It's been a whole year since I made the free metals video, and I'm back with another one. As you may or may not know, I haven't been making videos for a while now, and there are two reasons for that. The first one being that I wanted to earn some money to buy myself some games, and the second one being all of the aim and spam bots that flood the official casual servers, which brings me very well to my first method, Faceit. Faceit is a site that hosts scrims and tournaments for all sorts of online games, but they have decided to make casual lobbies for TF2. I have played some matches there, and the gameplay you're seeing in this video is from the Faceit lobby, and I have yet to find a single bot there. They do have a separate anti-cheat, but for some reason it isn't being used for casual. So why am I telling you about Faceit? Well, because there are multiple missions you can do there to get Faceit points. There are different types of missions. You can go through them on the missions page. As of now, there are only 4 types of missions that you can do: healing, playing a certain number of matches, dealing damage, and getting kills. You can turn on one mission from each type. Being an engineer helps a lot because you can do all of the missions at once, because the dispenser can heal, the sentry gun can deal damage and get easy kills. So can your shotgun. If you need help regarding engineer, you can always check out my engineer guide videos. Anyway, getting off topic, when you have enough of the Faceit points, you can go to the Faceit shop page and you can buy all sorts of items, not only for TF2 but for other games as well. There are multiple hats, skins, taunts, and even Australiums available for sale. You certainly will have to grind a lot for those expensive items, but if it's too much for you, you can always just play for fun and the points will accumulate over time. Now, funny story, I almost started recording this voiceover when I realized that I haven't talked about this particular method before, or I may have, so just correct me if I have. Anyway, this method is similar to the previous one, as you have to join any Black Wonder server and a help menu box will pop out. To interact with it, press the corresponding number beside the text. So to open free items, you will press 1, which will open the free items submenu. Then go to the store bot to buy any type of metal you want. Or you can just type !store bot in the all chat. The currency on the server is credits, so the prices of scrap, reclaim, refine and keys are 2000, 6000, 18,000 and 900 and 90,000 credits. So keys are a lot expensive, so I suggest sticking to the refined and cheaper metals. Now to get credits, you can do contracts, which you can open via the free items menu or its own command. Then turn it on and look at the contract info. I usually keep the info on my HUD using the command, so it helps me keep track of my progress. And the best part is, your progress is shared in all Black Wonder servers. So here's the thing, if you get a friend in an empty Black Wonder server, you can easily farm points, and you can do contracts like capping points multiple times in an empty server, which will also count, and you won't be disturbed because the server is empty. Now, I'm not recommending you to farm points like that, so if you get in trouble, don't say I didn't warn you. Just play normally and the points will accumulate over time. Also, when you're buying any metal, you're not literally buying from a site. Instead, the server will send you a trade offer with the item you ordered. So, we've reached 600 subscribers. That's awesome. And we're slowly going to that 4-digit mark. So if you could help me out by liking and subbing, that would be just fabulous. And I might also do a giveaway when that happens. Now, on with the video. The third method is very broad, in the sense that you can do a lot of things, so I'll not waste much time over it. The method is doing something that you may like and getting paid in exchange. Like if you know anything creative, like making SFM animations or posters, drawing, designing maps, modding, or even in-game stuff like being a pocket medic, which I showed in the first metal video. You can get paid metal or real money for doing stuff like that for people who are willing to pay. It might not seem like an original method, but hey, it works. That's why I took a break from YouTube to do design and animation, and I got some money out of it. You don't have to do anything that you don't like. There's always something that you can do that you like. There's plenty of free YouTube videos that you can learn any skill from for free. SFM itself posted a series of SFM tutorials and that's why I learned to use it and make SFM thumbnails. But I'd rather someone make it from me. Lol. And as per tradition, the last method, but not the least, is to go watch my last 2 videos about free metal. If you haven't watched them already, you should do that and combine all the methods from this and the last 2 videos of the series to get the maximum outcome. Most of the methods still work and will yield a good amount of metal. Because of all the stuff that has been happening this and the previous years, like shutting down of big sites like marketplace.tf, the bot apocalypse and the pandemic, there isn't much going on that will give us ways to get free metals easily. So if you know a good way or ways to get free metal, do share it in the comment section. It will be much appreciated. So those were the 4 methods that I could find to get the best outcome. And about my upload schedule, I don't know when I'll feel like uploading a new video. I had to make this video because of the demand you guys made in the comments. I do read all of those comments and reply to the appropriate ones. I might just make a HUD review, but no promises. So that's it, and I'm out. Peace. Peace sounds kinda cringe. I'll just stick to my usual one. Bye.